After that is the main function of the protective layer of the eye. It is the function of the cornea to protect the layer of eye. Then it is filled with a watery fluid that is known as
Aqueous
aqueous humor. Okay.
Aqueous
Then
humor.
behind this cornea, there is one
iris.
dark
Iris.
What is its color? What is the color of this dark colored muscular diamond? Yes. What is it responsible for? What is it responsible?
Controlling the size of the pupil and imparting color to the eye.
Color of the eye. Okay. Then after that, after this iris, and where it is this iris present?
Behind the cornea.
The cornea.
Behind the
cornea.
Okay. Then
Behind the cornea.
how is the next? Next, your structure is pupil. Then what will you say about pupil?
Aperture present in the center of a
Center
small
of iris.
circular habit of self-adjustable.
Why we say it as a self-adjustable? Why do we say self-adjustable?
Because
it can change
Light
change its aperture
according to the
light
condition
According to the light.
falling.
Okay. It changes itself according to the amount of light. And it only allows the appropriate amount of light to enter. Then after that is your eye lens. What you have to say about your eye lens?
The light
The
entering
image.
The eye is
The light entering the eye is
the
focused by
image on
the
the
retina.
lens is a convex lens.
Eye is focused by the eye lens.
eyelens
The
is a
light
convex
entering
lens
in the eye
made
is
up of
focused by the eye.
multiple
Lens gradually
crystalline
becomes
layers.
opaque towards its
Light entering
edges.
the eye is focused by the eye.
One by one, children. एक
It
एक
is a
करके बोलो.
convex lens.
It is a convex lens of a transparent crystalline layers.
Okay.
The light entering the eye is focused by the eye lens.
Crystalline layer.
Okay. Then which structure of the eye helps it to just hold this eye lens?
Ciliary muscle.
Ciliary muscle.
Ciliary muscles.
Okay.
Ma'am, you are muted.
Okay. Now after that, yes, the ciliary muscles holds the eye lens in the position. Then after that, which is the screen, which is known as the screen of the eye?
Retina.
Retina. Why this screen is known as photoreceptor?
Because
it is a light
membrane.
These are of two
It
types,
has a
rods and
numerous number of light sensitive cells.
One of you, please, Sudhanshu, you explain why it is known as photoreceptor, or what is the meaning of photoreceptor?
Ma'am, photoreceptor, it is a light sensitive screen. It is a delicate membrane having a number of light sensitive cell.
Hmm.
And ma'am, photo means light and receptor.
To receive.
Capturer.
To
Receive. Yes,
receive.
ma'am, receive.
And they have got two types of
Receiver.
cell. Ha.
Two
They
types
have
of
got
cell, rod cell and cone cell.
always be critic about the question, that how the question may be twisted in your exam. So that is why I ask this type of questions. Now, differentiate between rod cells and cone cells. Who will answer? Ankit Anand?
Ma'am, Kavish.
Are you ready?
May
Wait
I?
a minute. Don't say may I, may I. I will just give you chance. Ankit Anand, are you ready? Pragya,
Yes, ma'am.
bolo.
The rods are
Differentiate
responsible
between
for
rod
the
cell and cone cells.
rods are responsible for the vision in a dim condition. On the other hand, cones help us in a color vision.
And it gets
Cones,
activated in the
cones get activated only in a bright light condition, and rods get activated in a dim light condition.
okay. Then after that, describe about blind spot.
Ma'am, can I?
Ha, bolo.
Can I?
Ma'am, the junction of optic nerve and retina. The junction of optic nerve and retina, there is no rod and no cone shape.
Hmm.
Is present.
And so what happens?
So we cannot see.
No image formation
At
takes
the
place.
junction of,
No image form in
Ha.
our.
At this
as it
point,
is
so it
insensitive
is
to
known
the
as
light.
blind.
It is also insensitive to light.
Yes, it is insensitive. 2, 3 points like children, I have also told you that if you will have sufficient matter, then you can elaborate your answer according to the marks mentioned. Okay. Then Navya, you please explain it.
Yes, ma'am.
All the points of blind spot, what you can write.
Ma'am, will you please repeat the question?
Question is what do you mean by blind spot? If it is asked for 3 marks, what all points you can say for that?
At the junction of optic nerve and retina, there are no rods or cones, that is, no sensory cells are present there. No image gets formed over there as it is insensitive to the light. This point is called blind spot of the eye.
Okay, correct. Then others, have you all got it? So no other points are left. So that is a complete answer. Then comes the next question. Priyanshu Rajak, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
How do we see colors? This is the question which is asked, and the explanation is very elaborate. You can just explain it.
We are able to see colors by the help of cone-shaped cells.
Next, who
These
can
cells
just
get
ठीक है बोलो.
these cells get these get activated in bright light conditions, and it makes able us to see colors.
Okay. So, what is the general color which the cone cells are sensitive to?
Red and
Red,
blue.
green, and blue.
Red, green, and blue.
Red and blue and blue.
ठीक
Red,
है.
green, and blue.
How can you explain about working of the human eye? Sarah,
Yes, ma'am.
bolo. How can you
I'll-
explain about working of a human eye?
Yes, ma'am. As the light enters the eye through the cornea, the eye lens converges these rays and form a diminished and real image on the retina. The light sensitive cells present in the retina get activated when light falls on them, and they generate electric signals, and they are transferred to the brain by the optic nerves, and the brain interprets these signals in a way that the image is erect and the same size as the object.
Okay, correct. Who can again explain? One student I want more. Utkarsh. Utkarsh, can
Yes,
you
ma'am.
explain working of human eye? Although it was correct, but still I want this repetition. Working of human eye. How does a human eye work?
May I,
Utkarsh,
Aditya Raj?
Aditya. Yes, Aditya,
Yes,
try.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Whenever we see an object, the object reflects the light which enters in our eye, and the eye lens focuses the light rays on the retina. The image of the object get formed on the retina, which is highly diminished, real and inverted. On our retina, optic nerves are present, which transmit the image to the brain in the form of electrical signal, and then brain convert then brain make us to see the object.
Converts this signal. You just say they convert this signal into a erect and of the same size of the object. Clear? Although it is
Yes, ma'am.
inverted. When we are seeing it, it is inverted. The image is inverted. But the interpretation of the brain works over there and we see the object erect. Clear? Okay. और कोई ट्राई करना चाहता है इस आंसर को?
Ma'am, Ananya.
Ma'am,
Okay, Ananya, बोलो.
Yes, ma'am. Light coming from an object, either reflected or emitted, enters our eye through the cornea and pupil. The eye lens converts these light rays to form a real inverted and diminished image on the retina. When the light falls on the retina, the light sensitive cells get activated, and they then generate the electric signals. The optic nerves, send these electric signals to the brain. Then the brain interprets this image in such a way that we see the image same as that object, that is the same size, erect.
Okay, correct. Now, after that, Vashvi, you explain me what is persistence of vision.
Yes, ma'am. The brief continuous of the sensation of vision is called persistence of vision. It is 1/16 of the second.
1/16 per second. Okay. Where do we apply this persistence of vision? Ronit, where is this phenomenon persistence of vision?
Camera.
In moving cameras. Okay.
Cinematography.
Now, after that, we will come to this point, range of vision. In this, we have to so much of explanation of different types of terms. So first of all, what is the range of vision for a normal eye?
25
25
centimeter.
5 centimeter.
25 centimeter to infinite.
25 cm to infinity.
25
Now,
centimeter.
Saksham Arya, you tell me what is power of accommodation?
A special ability of the eye, the ciliary muscles of the eye change the focal length of an eye lens to focus distant as well as nearby objects clearly on the retina is called the power of accommodation.
Okay. Why is this power of accommodation required for a human eye? Why do we require it? Can anybody has this answer? It is just a general question.
Yes,
Ma'am, please repeat the question.
Why do we need this power of accommodation? Why is this required for our human eye?
So that we can
To
see.
fo-
So that we can see the
because
image
the
clearly.
lens is a
see
converging
near
lens.
objects
When
and
objects are placed at different
objects
positions,
with the same clarity.
Okay, wait a
to
minute.
focus the image on the retina.
ma'am, may I say?
Shubh
Can I?
Narayan, you tell. Shubh, tell.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, because our eye lens is a converging lens, when objects are placed at different positions, the image formation should take place at the same point, that is at the retina. So to change the focal, so to change the power of the accommodation of eye, our ciliary muscles contract or relax to change the power of the eye lens. Hence, in all the cases, the image gets formed on the retina.
Okay, to आप हैं वो close to that, but what I want the answer, एक point आप लोग miss कर रहे हो. कोई और उस point को ये कर सकता है, काबिश?
To see the near and far object with the same clarity.
हाँ, वो भी है सही. और क्यों
So the
जरूरत है
image is
power?
at the sharp
So that
focus
we
on
can
the
see the
retina.
objects without any strain.
Because देखो, power of accommodation is necessary because there is variation
To
of
remain
visibility,
constant.
variation of visibility in every person. Each person has its own visibility. Although it may be in the range for a normal eye, but still the visibility, suppose if it is minimum, that is least distinct is 25 centimeter, but some can read it in 23 centimeter only, 26 centimeter only, 24 centimeter only. So this power of accommodation is necessary for individual person because that can be dependent on person to person to just adjust its vision and then see the sharp image or for sharp image formation can be done on the retina. Clear? Because all the person do not have exactly the same vision point. Is it clear to all of you? It will vary from person to person, na? So you will say
Yes,
this
ma'am.
also. According to the visibility of a person, it can be adjusted and then we are to get a sharp and clear image on the retina. Clear? Now, after that, coming to the next point, that is least distance of distinct vision or near point. Also, try to know the alternative name because in exam you will get confused. Least distance of distinct vision or near point of the eye. Navya, you please define.
Yes, ma'am. The minimum distance at which objects can be seen most distinctly without any strain is called least distance of distinct vision or near point of the eye. For a normal eye, it is nearly 25 centimeter.
Okay. Now, next Vashvi. Vashvi, you were asking.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the
Yes,
far
ma'am.
point of the eye?
Infinity. Oh, ma'am.
Define it.
करना है.
Define.
Okay, ma'am. The maximum distance at which we can see the image clearly. This is known as the far point.
Yes.
It is
It is
infinity.
infinity. For a normal eye. Okay, Anupriya.
Yes,
What
ma'am.
is the range of vision?
The distance between the near point of the human eye and the far point of the human eye is known as a range of vision, which is 25 centimeter to infinity.
Okay, so children, till here any problem in any of the points? कोई topic में यहाँ तक कोई दिक्कत है?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so you all just take one question. Draw the diagram of a human eye and label its parts with one function. इसको करिए आप लोग as a class work.
Ma'am, please
Human eye
repeat
का
the
structure
question.
draw करना है ना?
हाँ, draw the structure of a human eye. Let me write it on the blackboard. What are you all doing, children, in the class? Just mute your mic. Just complete it quickly and don't get involved in other activities during the class. Draw the structure of human eye, labeling all its parts with one function. When you complete it, please raise your hand. Navya, have you drawn it? Navya?
मैम थोड़ा सा है।
हाँ, तो कर लीजिए, तब hands ये करिएगा. Pragya. Shaurya Kumar. Shaurya, have you done it?
Yes, ma'am.
पहले का ड्रॉ किया हुआ मत दिखाओ. Yes, ma'am. You don't know, I just don't know how much time it will take. Very clever. After completing, raise your hand and show it on the screen.
Ma'am, we have to write the functions of the parts of the human eye.
Yes, yes, one function. At least you should know that.
Okay, ma'am.
Each part write one function.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, I had completed.
Come on the screen. आओ दिखाओ कौन कंप्लीट कर लिया।
Ma'am, Utkarsh.
तो कैमरा खोल के आगे आओ ना। Retain the that function also.
Yes, ma'am.
मैम सारे पार्ट का एक एक फंक्शन लिखना है।
हाँ, एक एक फंक्शन लिखना।
ओके।
ओके उत्कर्ष, यू रीड इट आउट। आप आ तो नहीं रहे हो स्क्रीन पर। जस्ट शो, आई वांट टू सी योर वर्क। Finish it quickly. Time is running out.
Ma'am, completed.
आ जाओ स्क्रीन पर आओ।
Yes, ma'am, on कर दिया camera.
What is your name?
Ma'am, Sara Singh.
Sara. Okay. बोलो। Tell the points also.
Yes, ma'am. Cornea, it is the protective layer of the eye. Pupil regulates amount of light entering in the eye. Lens, the
completed.
light entering the eye is
मैम हो
focused by
गया।
the eye lens. Iris, it decides the characteristic color of the eye. Ciliary muscles holds the eye lens in its position. Retina, it is the screen of the eye where the image is formed. Optic nerve, it transmits electric signals to the brain.
Okay. ठीक है, और कोई? Anybody else is interested?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Aditya Raj.
आदित्य बोलो।
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Cornea, it acts as a protective layer in the eye. Pupil, it is a small aperture through which light enters. Eye lens, it is a convex lens which focuses the image on the retina. Iris, it is responsible for color of the eye. Ciliary muscle, it is a muscle which contract or relax to change the shape of eye lens and to focus the image on the retina. Retina, it acts as a screen. Optic nerve, it is a special point on the retina where the image is formed. Where image is formed and it transport the image to the brain. Vitreous humor, it is a refractive media.
Okay. Now, children, we are running short of time. So, for tomorrow's work, the rest part of your human eye will be your homework for revision.
Ma'am, completed.
Okay, well and good. We will discuss tomorrow. Okay, very less time is left. Those who have not completed, please complete it. Tomorrow we will discuss, and I will see also. Yes, I can see.
Yes,
Amit,
ma'am.
Amit, I can see. Shubh Narayan, I can see your work. ठीक है?